KWOD Quad 106 with Alex Cosper wiping the slate clean as we enter a new year of fresh music. Here's John Cougar Mellencamp and ROCK in the USA. Quad 106 is Sacramento's concert station, and we're proud to present Pat Benatar in concert at the UC Davis Rec Hall January 30th. More details in minutes from Quad 106.
Since most people can't tell the difference between our voices, we'll be hitting the road to do a sort of a sabbatical.
Yeah.
Teachers call it a sabbatical, where they leave their job for a brief time and then they come back, and I'll be heading off to do something that I want to do, and it could be a short term or a long term. We don't know for sure yet, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you very much, all you folks who have supported us and listened to us for the last year and a half or so, and thank you especially to Doug Masters, who's been a terrific partner, and I shall return, and we will be back tomorrow, as a matter of fact, for basically our last show for a little while, and just want to say thanks a lot and Happy New Year to everybody, and it's been a real joy.
Yeah, it has indeed. Sure made the mornings fun for me.
KWOD Quad 106. If you haven't heard the news, later this morning between 8 and noon, Masters and Johnson will present their final show as a morning team. So if you want to hear Masters and Johnson, don't miss them today on Quad 106.
Sacramento weather.
We've already had occasional showers throughout the night, and more rain is likely this afternoon as we head for a high of 58 with light winds. Currently, Greenhaven has 48. We have 49 right here at Sacramento's Hot FM. Good morning. It's just before 7 o'clock with Alex Cosper rolling non-stop hits on Sacramento's power station, Quad 106.
Radio KWOD, Sacramento.
Oh, you've had your turn. Good morning. This is after 8 o'clock. Doug and Marty with you on the
Radio KWOD, Sacramento. Sacramento weather.
Well, the clouds are breaking up. Should be mostly fair tomorrow. At least we hope so. Highs in the 50s, overnight lows in the mid-40s. Placerville has 52 degrees. It's 55 in Sacramento at the Hot FM. KWOD Quad 106. Well, time for Rick Foster to go away. I'll be back again soon. The object of your desires coming up next. Alex Cosper with more winning and more good music on the Hot FM.
KWOD Quad 106. Here's a brand new song by Sly Fox, and I think we should listen to the words carefully to find out what they're talking about. It's called Let's Go All the Way. KWOD Quad 106. That does it for me, Alex Cosper. Stay tuned for the surprise appearance of Moose Martin.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. 6 o'clock straight up. This is your morning Moose Man for Masters and Johnson on the Hot One.
Maximum music. Quad 106.
End of the road for Greg Lane. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. And, of course, coming up next to spend the night with you is a guy by the name of Alex Cosper. He's been running up and down, getting himself all pumped up. Oh, he's up next with a night full of music and a chance for you to get into our private Super Bowl party and maybe even go down to New Orleans. All this and more on Quad 106.
KWOD Quad 106. Here's a band that doesn't try to copy anyone else. They're too busy working on their own sound. It's the Hooters with Day by Day. KWOD Quad 106. If your favorite TV show was Star Trek, then you're going to love Terry Steele later on this morning from 6 to 10 as he beams down from the Enterprise to run the morning radio clinic. KWOD Quad 106 with Dion and friends, and that's what friends are for. And you know, one of our friends that always drops by at this time in the morning is Cary Nosler, and he's going to tell us the relationship between vitamin D deficiency and aging. But first, Quad 106 notes, Health Unlimited will conduct a stop smoking course beginning January 9th. If you want more information, call 487-HELP or call us here at Quad 106.
I'm Cary Nosler with another edition of Captain Carrot's The Best of Health. With kids, we called it rickets and stamped it out. But in older adults, vitamin D deficiencies are reappearing in what could be epidemic proportions, and we call it aging. What to do about it, I'll tell you when we return.
Right after this.
Hi, this is Cary Nosler.
KWOD Quad 106 with Jelly Bean warning us that if we engage in sidewalk talk, we'll be in big trouble. And you know you're in trouble when the sidewalk starts talking back at you. It's 5:50.
Quad now continues our public service programming with Interface and Alex Cosper.
Interface, a public service presentation of KWOD, Quad 106, the Hot FM.
Welcome to the second half of Interface. I'm Alex Cosper, and this morning we have author Jennifer James, who works in Seattle at KIRO Television. You have your own TV show, right?
Right, that's the CBS affiliate in Seattle, and then I have a radio broadcast every afternoon.
In addition, you also write for a newspaper, the Seattle Times.
Right. Sounds like a media mogul, doesn't it? It's just that once you're doing something in one part of the media, it's very easy to do it in the others as well.
What do you do with all this media exposure?
Well, I'm a cultural anthropologist, and I taught for 14 years at the University of Washington at the medical school. And what I taught was culture and illness, how our society and the expectations can make you sick. And I finally got tired of just talking to medical students about it. I really want to deal with the community. So this gives me a chance to talk to, I guess, everybody about how to put a little more quality and a little more peace into your life.
And this quality is illustrated in your book, Success is the Quality of Your Journey, which will be out August 28th.
Right, I think it's in the bookstores now, but the official release date is the end of August.
And each page is a different chapter.
Right,
which helps out people who don't have a long attention span.
I get tired of reading self-help books. I find them boring. I find that there's usually only one nugget in the book anyway, so why do I have to read the whole book to find it? And this is a collection. There's a nugget on every page. Depending upon what you're worried about or learning about, you can find it there, and it'll just trigger your own mind. Because most of us know. We just don't listen to ourselves. I think people can do it alone. Most people don't want to spend the time. They're afraid of solitude. They're not good at contemplation. We've not been raised for it. You know, if you spent your time alone at 10, they thought you were weird. And instead, they will go to a teacher. There's nothing wrong with that, with reading a book or going to a seminar. But there's a difference between using a teacher to just give you a little input to move you along the path. And what a lot of people did when they broke out of the fort, they got so scared, they went into a cult. So finding a teacher for a little while and then moving on to another one, if you can't do it alone, is fine. But finding someone who has all the answers means that you've fallen into a pit. You know, I mean, if you join the Bhagwan, he tells you what color to wear and the meaning of it all, you've stopped thinking for yourself, so you might as well be back in the 30s and 40s. And a lot of people do that, whether it's a fundamentalist cult, whether it's the Hare Krishnas. They don't want to take on the work themselves. And that's why all these motivational speakers and all the semi-gurus are so successful. They'll say, I'll tell you how, and then you won't have to do it yourself.
Well, people can learn for themselves by reading the new book from Jennifer James, Success is the Quality of Your Journey. And Jennifer has been our guest this morning. Thanks for joining us, Jennifer.
Oh, thank you.
Interface is a public service presentation from KWOD, Quad 106 in Sacramento.
This is KWOD, Quad 106 Sacramento. Continuing with our public service programming with Kevin O'Brien and Face the Music. Coming up at 8, American Top 40 with Casey Kasem.
Quad 106 invites you to listen to a very special guest later on this morning on the Radio Clinic. From 7 to 8 a.m., Laughs Unlimited comedian Bruce Baum will be joining us, along with Terry Steele. KWOD Quad 106. That does it for me, Alex Cosper. Time for me to say goodbye, but there's still more winning and great music ahead with a guy still in search of his destiny. Terry Steele up next on Quad 106.
Good morning, denizens. It's Terry Steele, who gave up a brilliant career as a tie salesman to be back on the Hot FM. KWOD, Quad 106. Good morning, 8:09 with Terry Steele. I'm sure it's not sunny and real beautiful out and warm, but hey, we can still have fun until Daddy takes the Hot FM away. And just to prove that, I got Felco coming up. Also a block party from 3 great, gorgeous ladies. Gonna send your love outfield. Also Dion and Friends, In Excess, Mike and the Mechanics, and lots of winning coming up. Right now, here's the latest from Dire Straits. This is called So Far Away. KWOD, Quad 106. Good morning, Terry Steele at 8:13, and Quad 106 is your premier hit music station with another way for you to pick up free tickets to our premiere of Gung Ho. This through Tuesday night, starting at 9 o'clock. Join us at the Cask and Cleaver off Bradshaw Road near Highway 50 for a Gung Ho party. I'll have more details coming up real soon on Quad 106.
Sacramento weather.
I'm feeling like a Flintstone kid this morning, even though we've got windy showers and thunder showers today to look forward to with a high of 64. Chance of showers tonight with a low of 46. Citrus Heights has 54. We have 56 degrees at the Hot FM.
Hello, it's Midnight with Alex Cosper rolling non-stop hits on Sacramento's power station, Quad 106.
Radio KWOD, Sacramento.
KWOD Quad 106. If you're a fan of artificial intelligence, or if you're like me, a victim of it, you might be interested in knowing that Quad 106 Net's the Crocker Art Museum is presenting a robot exhibit through March 30th. If you want more information, call 449-5423 or call us here at Quad 106.
Well, it's just around 10 o'clock in the capital city. I'm the original Mr. Ed on your hot ticket to the hot concerts, Quad 106.
Hi, Quad. Who's this?
This is Gordon Clark.
Gordon, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Carmichael.
All right, and what are you doing right now?
I'm listening to Quad 106.
All right, and you're getting set to win, right?
Yep.
Well, you just won.
You're joking.
I'm serious. You just picked up tickets to the premiere of Karate Kid Part 2, and you're now qualified for a free vacation to Hawaii for 2.
Rad.
All you have to do is listen this Friday, which is tomorrow, actually, between 3 and 4 with Terry Steele.
Okay.
All right, Gordon, tell me, what's your favorite radio station?
Quad 106.
The New Water World USA presents Kirk Cameron from ABC's hit comedy series Growing Pains, Saturday, June 7th at the New Water World USA Cal Expo. This is your big opportunity to meet one of Hollywood's great stars. Get Kirk Cameron's autograph, his picture, and ask him all the inside scoop of what it's like to make it in Hollywood. Plus, register to win a lunch for yourself and a friend with Kirk Cameron. All summer long, the New Water World USA helps keep you cool during the sizzling Sacramento heat.
Quad 106 invites you to join another week of morning fun with special guest Johnny Hyde with Doug Masters, 6 to 10 a.m. on Quad 106. KWOD Quad 106 with Alex Cosper on my way out. But coming up next, part number 6 in the 10-part series of Doug Masters and Johnny Hyde. Coming up next on Quad 106.
Oh, boy.
Good heavens, it's a Monday morning.
I tell you, the popularity of this radio station is something out of sight. I was outside coming in. There's the line of Alex's girlfriends out there. Gee. There's one lady trying to convince, well, he's outside right now.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince her she wants to have his baby. And he's trying to convince her he doesn't have one.
Oh, heavens. It's just after 6 o'clock. It's a Monday morning. Figure it out here in a minute.
KWOD, Sacramento.
Mary Jane girls kicking us off on a Monday morning. John and Doug with you early in the AM and recovering from a big weekend.
Oh, it was a big weekend, too. Everywhere I went, everybody asked me, they say, hey, what's it like to work with Doug? And, you know, and then after watching you on the telethon yesterday morning, everybody's saying, you know, is he really that hairy?
Oh.
I thought you forgot to use a zip stick on your
Good
face.
heavens. Not only that, honestly, folks, my beard is not white. It's just...
You know, it's funny. A couple people mentioned that to me. He says, is he getting gray? And I said, no, that's just you need your fine-tuning adjusted is what you need.
Something. I looked into some videotape last night. Who is that old guy?
A little Grecian formula would... You're getting too old for that stuff, Doug. So he did a great job. And I'll tell you what, everybody who worked on that whole thing yesterday, they did a super job. It's a great cause, raised lots of money, and that's what it's all about.
And we appreciate all the help Quad listeners gave, too.
Did you get a chance to watch in the afternoon when they had the little poster child on there?
Oh, yeah. In fact, she was on in the morning earlier, too. Jamie Gonzalez is her name, and she's the most adorable little kid.
She got me. I'm just sitting there. And I already made my pledge.
Yeah.
And the afternoon she was sitting there, and her mom was thanking the March of Dimes and sort of cracked up just a little bit, you know. And little Jamie's looking at her mom like it's okay, gave her a hug and a kiss. And I'm just sitting there, just tears just rolling down my face. Oh, she's a charmer.
And I think, I don't remember what the final figure was, but I think it was an all-time record for the event.
It had to be over $500,000.
It was darn close, I know, the last I checked in, so good heavens. And Greg Lane, by the way, who does 10 to 2 with us at night, he put so much energy.
Gee, he was good.
Not only into the telethon itself, but also all year long. He's been so involved with March of Dimes, and he gets a day off today, and well-deserved.
KWOD, Quad 106, 557. I'm Ron Brooks, out the door. Doug Masters and Johnny Hyde are next. And if you're having a tough time waking up, don't worry. Johnny's Hawaiian shirt will do the trick.
Quad 106 is Sacramento's concert station. We've got hundreds of free tickets to ZZ Top at Mountain Air. All this week, listen to win an unforgettable grand prize concert experience. First, you'll be picked up in a chauffeured Lincoln from Executive Limousine, now located in the Sacramento Hilton. Then you'll enjoy the biggest concert event of the year, Mountain Air 86. After the show, it's backstage, and you'll receive a one-of-a-kind ZZ Top personally autographed Red Hot Honda scooter. Random drawing this Friday afternoon. And just for calling, you pick up free tickets to the show and an official Mountain Air t-shirt. It's so easy to win with Sacramento's concert station, KWOD 106.